Alright, welcome back, lads and ladettes. Sorry, it's been a while. It's been a bit hectic here in the farm. Personal stuff going on and all the rest. It's hard to get the energy to do stuff. I've got a few backed up, but get home in the evenings and I'm just absolutely exhausted to sit down and concentrate. But yeah, out I'm bringing these male lambs in. I think there's about 50 here. They're going to be shipped to the other farm to make up a few numbers. Basically, yeah, getting them in to empty out a bit for a couple of hours and then yeah, get them on the tiller. And these are my hoggets here, over in this sideline flattish paddocks. Over there, they've got into the set, they're flat, no bother. They're getting into this too. The top still has a lot of feed in it. Yeah, basically they're going to stay there for probably another month and then they'll come back into the flat paddocks here, along down here. And yeah, basically the plan is to maybe put the old girls into here, 5-year-olds, to mate them, put them in here with a teaser. When it's just bulbs, let them red up whatever's left, feed them a bit of village, get the teasers out, get the rams in. Did I just say bulbs? Yeah. Story of my life. I don't know, yeah. Basically get the rams out with the old girls in here, feed them village, and they can mate in here, tidy it up just to get through it. There's quite a bit of feed down here for another, what, 50 acres. So yeah, they've got a bit of munching to do, and I ain't going to help them because I don't think it's tasty, but they do, so I'll just let them carry on. But yeah, we'll take a scout through there to see them. They should be fine. They've got into the well. Generally, if we're feeding turnips, we like to get them to graze the leaf down close to the, well, leaf down, and I take the leaf off the stalk, get them into the next paddock, let that recover for a few weeks, kind of rotate them around the turnips. And if we get a bit of rain, which we're guaranteed this, well, we're supposed to be getting this weekend, nearly a couple inches forecasted, so that'll be perfect for the clover, let alone the turnips. Yeah, if you get a bit of rain, then it just pushes the bulb along to actually get the leaf out. There's that much water in the bulb of the turnips. If it's dry and you do that, you can still get a bit of growth out of it, but the bulbs start to shrivel and stuff like that. And when they start eating at the bulbs shrivel up. But it's funny because a few years ago we kept them on the bulbs, feeding village to them, and they picked basically all the bulbs out of the ground. They were shriveled up to basically that size there compared to that size. And I mean, you'd see lambs, they were like cattle chewing their cud. They were just munching away on it. And we were basically thinking it's possibly whenever they shrivel up like that there, it'd be like so sweet. It'd be like a chewy sweet that we would get, compared to like a, you know, a real big soft sweet. I suppose that'd be like a real like candy sugar, just full of sugar. So yeah, it's funny, like yeah, you can smell the sweetness of it too if you smelt it. But I mean, the lambs are just munching and just chewing away. Hey, but they would run if we disked the paddocks with them in it as well, and they were just running for any bulbs that were coming straight out of the ground again. They were loving it. But yeah, better them than me. Hey, they're good on them. I'd rather buy me sweets from the shop, but yeah. Anyway, we'll get these in and before it gets too hot, and yeah, we will see what else we can get up to. This is just going to be basically a bit of a mixed video because I haven't really been videoing much in the last month. I've got a few before pre-Christmas that I might get out, but yeah, I just thought I'd touch base and make a quick wee video. And Happy New Year to you, and I hope the first month of the new year has been going pretty good too. Out for a morning stroll. Bringing the last of the Sean ones, 3-year-olds in to give them a dip for fly. Hopefully do them over summer. The other ones in the holding paddock down there, down the laneway too. But now I've got to bring this paddock in because there's Sean ones in there too. Might be a wee hole somewhere, I think. Really, Scooby? You've done nothing this morning. You think you need pets? You big suck. You're basically a pet lab in a hunt-away body, aren't you? Yeah, here's Jed. Right. Oh, they're taking themselves down. Isn't that so good? Could have just let them wander and tuck the bike. Easy. Shifting some cattle to the paddocks at the top. And I'll join these boys into them as well. So there's basically 2 mobs of 20 odd. Leftover male lambs are looking pretty good here. Only about a couple of hundred or 3 here. The rest of them's on the crop at the flat farm. Ah! What are you doing? Bring that one too. So far no fences broke, that's good. Now, these boys. Hopefully this time the dogs will do their job. And the new wee helper. Oh, damn it. There's Teddy. Ah, great job. They went the right way. See me trying to fight with them up the laneway. It's good. Good. Now, keep them following the rest of them will be even better then. Hopefully. Before they start fighting, anyway. Haha. Yeah. The smaller hogged lambs, slowly getting into that. You can see where they've been nibbling here and around the edges and so on. There's about, I don't know, 300 in there too. I think they're going to be a while before they let all that down in 6 weeks' time, but you'd never know. You'd never know. Come on, Jed. Back, Jed. Good boy, walk up. Yeah, a little easy. Oh, bit of masculinity, masculine in it. You know what I'm talking about. Testosterone's getting out and they're fighting. Masculinity, that's the word, isn't it? Are you going to bring them to you too? That's it, I want them all. in another world sometimes, aren't you? Oh, don't be going up there, boys. Walk up! Oh, that's better. Yeah, gets in the corner there, boy. Walk up! Come on, do your job. You can do it when you want to. You're choosing not to today, aren't you? Easy, stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Ears on! Stay there! Too eager. Too eager. Now, the gate's already open for you boys, so will I go? Will I go, Jed? Get in behind, Jed! Walk up. Max! Max! Scooby! Are they hugging or are they kissing or are they just fighting? Walk up! Walk up! Walk up! Walk up! Anybody else find that the Kellys are very bad this year? This paddock used to be clean last year and look at it. Full of them. Just patches everywhere. And they've been topped once as well. They're going to be topped again. That'll do, Max. Yeah, there's always one that loves to split the mob, isn't there? Alright, now, this is bottom hort. I was topping that earlier. Got very black, started raining. Had no wet weather gear, nothing, so I thought, nah, I'm pulling out. It was black all around me. I basically got home and she cleared up. So I got about nearly half the paddock done. It'll be fine. There is a lot of rough, grass down there, so them cattle can graze whatever they want, and then I'll come in on Monday or Tuesday and top the rest of it. Yeah, sometimes big paddocks is kind of handy to do that because it saves wasting a lot of feed. But yeah, these are the tops of the early lambs down here. They're going to be shifted into here tomorrow morning. I'll let them graze some of the toppings as well. They've basically got the clover out of the base of it, so I don't want to hold them back too much. I want them to actually get fat. We're struggling to get the weight into them. These last two kills now, they've been a lot lighter than what we thought. So yeah, they're nearly, we've been talking about maybe trucking them down. These here, there's about 270 here, trucking them down to the flat farm because there's just pure plantain and clover. And it's just bolting away with the bits of rain and stuff that we've got. My male lambs that came from here, from the hills, are on the crop down there. He's actually got a lot of the, what did he say, about 200 I think, of the hogget lambs. They killed out to be 20.5 kilos hanging. That's basically 100 days. So I think we worked out to be basically 420 grams a day they put on from birth basically. So that's not bad going. Mine definitely haven't. The carcass is there, it's just they're not fat enough. Last time we killed was 3 weeks ago basically, and we only got 17.5 kilos, and a couple of days later the hoggets went and they were 20.5 kilos, so bit of a difference, and these are 2 months or 2 months older as well. So yeah, hence why we're going to Just trying to shove them down there, and if we can get another 4 kilos on them, then up to 22s, then yeah, it'll pay for the trucking and stuff like that. $1.50, it soon works out to be dear when you're only getting about $6 a kilo, but if you can add on a few more kilos onto them in a couple of weeks, then it makes a hell of a difference. But anyway, that'll do them. These cattle are fine. The other paddock I was doing back in Knob, them cattle be in there for a couple of days. I'll probably shift them into the front bit on Monday, top it as well, and just slowly get going. It's basically just to try and get the lot of brown top coming back in these paddocks. These are only like 2-year-old pasture. There's a lot of stuff coming, a lot of brown top coming through, and it's smothering out the clover. So trying to open it up. This will be the second time we'll top the flats basically. Take the seeded head off, and then hopefully and basically get rid of the kellies as well before the seed. Perfect time to spray when they're in the purple head, but yeah, then you risk killing off your clover, and you kind of want that for the autumn time and stuff like that too. And yeah, hopefully if we can get most of the seeded head off the ryegrass and native grass and stuff like that, if it dries up for a dry summer, it'll leave it nice and open for when the rain comes. It'll encourage the clover to come to in autumn time, hopefully. Fingers crossed. As we did in springtime, and it didn't make any difference, but hey, sometimes you have to try these things. And then yeah, it's just mainly to tidy up the paddocks, especially for the kellies anyway, especially. Paddocks that have wee patches of kellies, I'll just do the kellies and that's it. It's not worth doing the whole paddock. It's quite good to have the rough feed there for the cattle and stuff if it does become a drought in the next month. They'll nip it off. Don't want to waste feed, but I want to try and keep the kellies at bay because I didn't get the weed wiper up in time to do that before the grass started to grow higher again. And yeah, we'll give it a good spray and want the time to hopefully in autumn time maybe to hopefully get rid of them, whatever's left. But yeah, seems to be pretty bad this year. There's a lot of them coming up. Like this is a 2-year-old pasture, like, and it's just riddled with it. Not just spraying in winter and stuff too. So. But anyway, it's been a hectic month basically, between health stuff with me and then working as well, and just not really having the right mindset to sit down and do stuff or think about doing videos. It's not good when I'm wanting to try and grow the channel, but hi, we're only human. I'm not a robot yet. So, but yeah, hopefully I'll get some answers and go from there. It'll luck to start going up, or whatever the saying is, to get better hopefully. Yeah, did some baleage yesterday on the flat farm in the front paddock. Basically just mowing docks. Docks are terrible down there at the boss man's place. The last 2 years we've been fighting for it. 3 years possibly actually. It's just getting worse and worse. We missed the boat and spraying it last year in spring, so we're doing it this year. Did a good job, but yeah, the front paddock we didn't spray. I took baleage off it. It'll be in the next video coming, back before Christmas. Got 51 bales off that, so that wasn't too bad. And yeah, thinking, oh yeah, no, it won't come back, but Jakers had just sprouted and just went ding dust compared to the plantain clover. So we basically grazed it out hard with the top of the hogget lambs to get the good base out of it, and yeah, basically just sacrificed the leftover feed. We could have baled it up and wrapped it, hoping that the bales would heat up and cook the seeds, but we didn't really want to chance that because basically in a month's time we'd be feeding it out, and it'd be a bit well, we wouldn't want to be transferring it onto other paddocks that we're trying to get it rid of. So yeah, we're just basically just baling it up, putting the net around it, and just dumping it into a bit of a hole and just let it rot down. It'll cook itself when it's rotten anyway, and yeah, it just tidies up the paddock basically. We did that last year for pretty much most of his farm over summer, and I made a tidy job. and that's the only worst paddock there is. And yeah, hopefully that's the last of the baling. That's the only baling I've done basically. There were 16 bales yesterday, 51 the day before, 51 before Christmas, and that's the only baling I've done this year. I've done nothing here. I've got a big enough stack, 600 odd bales there to feed out this summer, autumn-ish, winter-ish, whatever. Whenever I get a chance to feed it out, I want to get them going because that paddock's going into crop hopefully next year. If I can get it tidied up. But yeah, and then yeah, basically did that, and then what else to do? I brought sheep in on Thursday to dip. Mustered one of the paddocks in. That's the sheep video, and yeah, that's about it. Sorry, it's been a bit all over the place, but hopefully it'll get better. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah. And hopefully we get this rain coming tomorrow, because that would do a good job for the flats and even for the crops too. So it's meant to be coming today, but Jaggers wouldn't even got a couple of mil in that shower really. But I think that's all it was given. It's given 20 odd mil tomorrow, so hopefully that comes. Anyway, look at these. Cattle are into it, grazing the toppings. They just love it when there's grass lying on the ground, because they don't have to work to nip it off. They just lick it up and that's it. And it's quite clean pasture too, because there's been no cattle on this here for a couple of months, so there's no cow pats and stuff like that slapped through it, so it's quite clean. They'll clean it all up, so they will. And they'll probably eat some of the thistles too, so they will. When they start to die off and get soft, it'll be like a sugary sherbet or something, so it will be. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll catch us in the next one. I knew it was hot yesterday. Today's going to be the same, but I didn't think you needed to make a swimming pool for yourselves, lammies. Yeah. You just had a trough here. You didn't have to take the bung out and drain it all overnight. Don't look too phased, do they? Look pretty happy. Oh, don't do it again, girls. Thank you.